Dear workaholics, your account in overtime is exploding and still your boss is just saying, hey, thank you very much for your effort. So no recognition from him, no salary raise, and especially no bonus for you. Well, what could you do? Because most of the time the problem is not really that you're not bringing good results when you're working, or that the person or people working with you together aren't satisfied with what you are or what you're doing. But the problem is whenever you have to talk about the results you achieved and what you contributed to the company, you attempt to underestimate what you did. You attempt to keep it as normal that your boss can call you 24/7 or that you're always going the extra mile for the company. Hence, whenever there are salary discussions, appraisals and consistency meetings, your leaders will always say, hey, you did quite really good results, but there is no really need to give him or her the salary raise they want, because they will do the work anyways. And that is the problem. Whenever you are in these salary discussions, you tend to make yourself smaller. And with this attention, your boss, your leaders, aren't really believing in you. Vicious circle. Because as soon as you have your salary discussion and you don't get it, you start getting frustrated, you start getting confused, and of course you're expecting this recognition from outside to feel good. So, more often this is happening, more often you get frustrated, you get sad, and from a certain moment on, you will leave the company and you will look for recognition somewhere else. So what can you do to change that? I mean, there are a lot of books on the market which are telling you, motivating yourself, how to get the perfect salary discussion, how to be the perfect employee, how to convince your boss to give you the money. You can also just like stand in front of a mirror and make this chaka chaka, I'm the strongest in the world. You could also do some kind of role plays with your friends. But I promise you, nothing of this will happen, and nothing of this will help you. Because your problem is that you keep being there with a low self-esteem. And with this low self-esteem, whenever your boss is confronting you with a tricky question, you will break down to the littlest and tiniest version of yourself. And of course he will not give you the salary rise you wanted. Why should he? So, here's the deal. I'm working since 12 years in the business context with people. I see a lot of employees who are really motivated to work for the company and who always go the extra mile. And at the end of the year, who are always the losers of the salary discussions. On the other side, I see a lot of leader people who really want to bring their people forward, but who somehow don't really get the trust of their employees to bring them forward. And over the years I figured out that this really has something to do with the self-esteem of the people themselves. So if you're not able to communicate on the inside in a strong way towards yourself, towards your values, towards your beliefs, and to bring this out in a clear and congruent communication, there will always be this weird feelings after discussions you had. A very good example of congruency and incongruency is when I'm out with my horses and there is a bridge, like not a bridge like the Golden Gate Bridge, but a tiny little bridge on a trail somewhere in the mountains. And for my horses, these bridges are danger to death, because they are so tiny that they can't turn around. So in any cases there might be a predator and they can't escape. So when I try to bring my horse over this bridge and I'm feeling nervous or I'm scared of doing that, my horse will never ever and never ever follow me over the bridge, because I'm not trustworthy for him, because I'm no leader in this moment. But as soon as I recognize, okay, I'm really scared for the moment, but I really want to go over this bridge now, my horse will follow me. Why is this happening? Because on the one side, I accepted myself for being scared. I accepted it, so this means that I have a clear and congruent communication towards my horse. And my second attempt is, and nevertheless, I want to go over this bridge. So now I have my focus to go over the bridge, and my horse recognizes this focus and this leadership, and therefore it is following me. And this is the same what is happening in the business conversation. As soon as you're recognizing and you're allowing yourself to be what you are inside and not playing a game or a role or putting on a mask like being the toughest person on the table, but just being you, the discussions will change in a very positive way towards you. Your relationships will grow better, and the trust between the people will raise. For you, this means that the more you believe in yourself, the more you're accepting who you are, and not only in the way of, yeah, I really like me, but look in this damn mirror. Have a look at you. Look at your body. And as long as you're not able to say, yes, this is me, and I love myself. As long as you're not able to do that in an honest, authentic and congruent way, you're not there. So, what to do? If you really want to learn to get better results in your business when using clear and congruent communication, if you want to learn what you really have to do to be strong on the inside and clear on the outside, there's only one thing to do. Down here, please fill in your name, your prename, your email address and your phone number, and I will get in touch with you and we figure out the necessary steps how to be strong on the inside and clear on the outside, and how clear and congruent communication will help you to get better results in your business life. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Bye.